this one, and for today's stream and video, I'm going I'm going to be doing the story quest of Klee, the most cutest little Klee. I hope you enjoyed this videos and stream, and for those who are new watching it, please leave a like and subscribe. And I want to thank for everybody who has been supporting me. I really appreciate it, and I hope you can continue enjoying my streams and videos. So let's get going. And first of all, I'm going to plan to do a few series of streams today. Obviously, the first one is the Klee, the story of Klee. That's the main first one that I want to do. The second, the second stream that I'm planning to do is going to be the main story quest, the main Archon quest, where I fight for the first time against A or Raiden Shogun. And the last stream is probably going to be against the second boss fight against.
Shame I only get to listen in from the other side of the window and don't get to join in the debate.
Say what? What's up? What's up? Pun?
Recently, all the customers at the tavern have been debating the exact same topic. Who is the strongest fighter in Mondstadt?
It could be Traveler.
The strongest fighter? Must be someone who can floor a whole gang of hilly churls with just one punch. Wow, then it really must be tough to become the strongest of all. But anyway, is there like a general agreement in the city on who it is?
Expecting people to come to a swift and straightforward consensus in the City of Freedom is like expecting fisherman's toast to drop out of the sky. Everyone's got their own opinion, backed up by a unique set of cherry-picked information. But let's be honest, that's what makes the discussion so impassioned and entertaining. Mainstream opinion is polarized, with most people supporting one of two candidates. One is the Dandelion Knight. The other is the Dark Knight Hero.
Anyone voting for me?
Paimon votes for you! But let's go into the tavern and talk to the patrons. Maybe we'll pick up some juicy gossip.
I mean, we can easily defeat,
Oh, I do envy your life of leisure. But don't mind me, of course. I guess I'll just get back to work.
Here you go. Honestly, the Traveler in lore, he's definitely more powerful than anybody else, but we're talking about the lore. In real life, the most powerful character, I think, right now, for me, it's Yule. I think she's the most powerful character currently, but who knows, I might be wrong.
Hey, I'm doing some adventurers training. Alcohol tolerance training, to be precise. Want to join me?
No, thank you.
You want to know who I think the toughest fighter is? In my opinion, that would be the finest adventurer of them all, Stanley.
Stanley is not even a good one.
Guildmaster Cyrus is up there with the toughest, too. But only Stanley can take on the bloodthirsty beasts of the Mare Javari.
Bloodthirsty beasts of the Mare Javari? Do you think you'd be scared if you were faced with one of those? Yeah! Bam! Wham! Pow!
Or a close friend. What would you like?
Hi! Are you here to try Mondstadt's famous wine, too?
No.
The strongest fighter of them all? That would be Jean, obviously.
No.
Why? Grandmaster Jean is so strong. She can take out a ruin guard with just a few slashes of her sword. And she could wipe out the 3 hilly churl tribes at Dada Upa Gorge all by her. Otherwise, we wouldn't have such a carefree existence. With nothing to do.
You're so useless, you know that.
It's true that Jean makes people feel they're in safe hands. Meanwhile, this guy is drunk as a skunk.
And he's useless.
Even You are a close friend. What would you like?
Hey, amigo. Do you want to hear my latest composition? I put my whole heart into it, and also my soul. How about it, amigo?
No thank you.
Huh? The most macho in Mondstadt. She's a little girlie who wears red.
A girl dressed in
That's
red.
right. I found this out one day about half a month ago, when I went up to the Storm Bear Mountains looking for inspiration for my new song. Guess what happened?
What happened?
I witnessed the most powerful destructive force I have ever seen in my life. I'm telling you, it completely changed the whole landscape in that part of the mountains.
Holy moly!
She probably used one of her techno bombs.
I was hiding behind a bush and I saw this little girlie in red clothing running into the distance, leaving a trail of destruction in her wake. But I don't know if anyone will believe me.
Now that you mention it, the idea of a tiny little girl wielding that much destructive power is a little far-fetched.
You want to know what I think? I think she has a treasure nobody else knows about. Maybe even the most powerful treasure in all of Mondstadt.
Did you say treasure? Did Paimon imagine that, or did you hear it too?
It's just a guess. I mean, no. It's a bard's razor-sharp intuition. Thank you, amigo. I am so happy to meet a true amigo. Who would have thought?
So, this girl, what's her name?
Klee.
I do not know her name. I do not see her often in Mont. Hey, I'm telling the truth. You gotta believe me.
Doesn't sound like much to go on, but thanks for your intel.
You are a close friend.
What'll it be today? The strongest fighter. I don't pay much attention to that sort of thing.
Huh. Paimon thought bartenders had some kind of special information sources. Exactly! That's what Paimon was getting at!
I have no involvement in any intelligence-gathering operation. But if you made me pick someone, it would be the Dark Knight hero. I've heard some stories about him. Apparently, he once rescued a city dweller from the Abyss Order.
There it is! The barman's top secret intelligence! Speaking of the Abyss Order, their minions are really stirring up trouble all over the place, aren't they? Patton was right about one thing. If everyone's got their own opinion and can't be persuaded, how are we ever gonna find out who Mondstadt's strongest fighter is? Eureka! Paimon's got it! Let's go see what Jean says.
A tournament.
Bet the Knights have got an official ranking table for this kind of thing. Come on! Let's just go and ask already. We'll never find out if we don't.
You are a close friend.
I understand why D-Luke doesn't like the Knights of Favonius. You know what? It's going to take too much, so I'm teleporting. Boom shaka boom shaka boom shaka laka laka boom shaka boom shaka boom shaka laka laka boom.
Oh, Master Jean! Sorry to bother you. We're collecting intel on the strongest fighter in Mondstadt. Do you have, one of those official Knights of Favonius verified ranking table thingies?
Strongest fighter in Mondstadt? Huh. I am sorry, but I cannot help. I do not have any relevant documentation on that topic.
Oh, well that sucks. Paimon was hoping he would at least make the top 5.
Well, although I do not have the data to make such an assessment, I will say that my faith in our honorary knight's abilities has never wavered. Which reminds me, recently one of the Abyss Order's mages has been active near the city. Although he is keeping a low profile, if you are staying around Mondstadt, please be on the lookout for danger.
Okay.
Given your, well, high-ranking fighting strength, I trust you will be able to help keep the area safe.
Awesome! After he beats the Abyss Order, he'll climb up that ranking table faster than he climbs up all those cliffs. Well, either way, smashing the Abyss Order to bits is the right thing to do.
I like your enthusiasm. It is infectious. But be careful out there.
You look kinda cute, I'm not gonna lie. But you're not my type.
Are you alright?
Klee's so cute, I'm not gonna lie. Klee's such a cute.
I'm fine. I'm not hurt. Sorry for bumping into you. Hey, look!
Explosion inside city wall. Grounded by the whole explosions can hurt people. June can be dreadful. Mondstadt be bomb. Klee be doom. That's funny.
There's some writing on here. Explosion inside city wall. Grounded be thy woe. Explosions can hurt people. Jean can be dreadful. Mondstadt be bombed. Klee be doomed? Yikes! Mr. Kaya wrote these down for me. They're, survival rules. Survival rules? Yeah. Rules that I must absolutely never break under any circumstances. Otherwise, something terrible would happen.
Kaya writes like this?
Ah, I forgot to introduce myself. My name is Klee. And Paimon's name is... well, Paimon. I've heard all about you guys. You're the honorary knight who helps Mondstadt. Wow! More recognition, yay! Paimon is so happy right now. I heard it from Amber. But wait, no. There's no time for this right now. I'm dealing with a big emergency. I grabbed my map and ran as fast as I could all the way here. The treasure I buried in the Whispering Woods. It's gone. Did you say buried treasure? And she has treasure. Seriously? Klee gets Six-Finger Jose's vote for strongest fighter in Mondstadt? What is wrong with people? Lost treasure is a big deal. Let us help you find it. Yay! Thanks, you guys.
Probably the treasure is a bomb.
Here's where the map says the treasure should be. I also put a wooden sign in the ground at the place where I buried it, to make it easier to find. Paimon is starting to understand how this treasure went missing so easily. Come on, Mr. Honorary Knight, let's go!
Cute. Klee's so cute. I just wanted to pat her. How to not say no to such a cutie like her? Oh, yeah. Not gonna lie, I wish I could have a child like Klee. Klee is such a cutie. She's kind of explosive. She's so
La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La la la. Your treasure's gone, but you seem oddly happy. Oh, well, Razor and Albedo seem really busy recently. So Klee must not disturb them. But now Klee has new friends. I never thought I'd have a new big brother to help me. I'm so happy.
Klee's such a cutie.
We're here. This is the place. Look, this is where my huge treasure was buried. And where there's now a huge empty hole in the ground. It's an abyss mage. Hey, maybe he's the one Jean was warning us about. What's that in his hand? My treasure. What?
I see the little girl has brought her friends with her. Time for a change of plan.
Hey, you! If you think you're so tough, get back here and fight. What's an abyss mage? I play in the forest all the time, but I've never seen one before. He looks so cute, soft, and fluffy.
Oh, what?
Game's up! Now hand it over!
Oh, you fools think I would give this up so easily after what I've been through to acquire it?
Okay, Tommy.
I must leave now. Careful, Klee. Don't be drawn in by it. Abyss mages are the bad guys. Oh, that's right. Grandmaster Jean says that stealing is wrong. Freeze!
That girl's lucky she didn't come alone. Otherwise, I'd...
Oh, this is perfect.
Bubba, get the... Steady as stone. But if we could just get him to give it back...
He's not here.
Where'd he go? The Abyss Mage. He just disappeared. What's going on? Nice and spicy. A gateway to a domain. The Abyss Mage must have snuck inside.
Oh, I'm sorry, Klee.
Klee, do you need a rest? Why don't you wait here while we get your treasure back for you? No, I'm coming with you. It's my treasure that Mr. Fluffball stole, and it's up to me to get it back. Don't worry, Klee is a big girl.
Klee's such a cutie.
Come on, Mr. Honorary Knight, let's go.
Don't you see that you just want to hug it? You just want to cuddle it so badly. Fine, what's this? Nothing special. Okay, that's over. Let's start. Ah, Jesus. Why Klee has to be such a cutie? And even her run is so cute, look. Oh my gosh. Klee is such a cutie.
I must leave no...
Keep back! Wind blade! With the wind!
Boing, boing, boom! Boba, get them! Jumpy Dumpty Go!
Come on. Come on. Come on. I know you're gonna follow.
Leave it all to me.
Okay, administration.
Keep back! Wind blade!
I gotta lie, those two combinations are quite nice. I wonder how's the ultimate of Klee. I don't remember using it. Let's see, is there something inside here?
Boing, boing, boom!
My treasures? Yes. Klee, it's your turn. Not a single scratch. How did I get past this?
Nice and spicy.
Hello, someone. Welcome to the stream. You did not miss nothing. Well, not that much. You just missed this cutie round.
Jumpy Dumpty Go!
Look at this. She's the one of the cutest characters on Genshin Impact. Let me zoom it in. See this little kitty? Oh my god. This is the most cutest character I have
These
ever
bombs,
seen.
so heavy.
Let me zoom a little bit out.
Boing, boing, boom!
I love Klee so much. She's just a cutie.
stone. Boing, boing, boom!
Just like that.
You followed me. I must say, I'm impressed.
On my real account, yes, but on this account, no. I'm going to try to pull for Yoimiya on the next banner because Yoimiya was one of my first main DPSs, and I know how good she can be. But I don't know if I should pull for Kazuha instead of Yoimiya. I don't know. I feel more like I need a main DPS rather than a sub DPS. So I'm kind of confused.
But this is as far as you will get.
Oh yeah? What are you gonna do?
Oh, the human proclivity to gossip has provided us with everything we need. We learned that your little red friend had in her possession the most powerful treasure in all of Mondstadt.
You have time to think? Yeah, that is true. But still, like, I know that I cannot pull for both of them because I do not have enough Primo Gems. But I do know that I want to pull for one of them. In my Willow account, I'm going to do the pull. I'm going to actually stream the pulls that I'm going to do. And in this account, I'm going to think about which one should I pull for.
The treasure is now in my hands. There is nothing you can do.
Yo, what's up? How you doing, brother?
Now your precious treasure shall be your undoing.
No, wait! Don't touch it!
Oh, how you fret now your predicament is finally clear to you. Now, what have we here? A flame symbol.
I literally just got out of work, so right now I'm just streaming. But hey, you're not, aren't you supposed to be working right now? Kaboom.
No! I broke the survival rules. Explosions can hurt people. Jean can be dreadful. This is it. This time, I'm done for.
Aw, poor Klee. Oh my god, don't be lazy, you need to be working.
Wait! So Klee's treasure is a bomb?
That was epic.
No wonder Klee was rumored to be the strongest fighter in Mondstadt. Paimon, for one, is never picking a fight with her, ever. Hold on. Why has she gone and run off? Seems like it. Well then, let's head to the Knight's headquarters and report to Jean.
For real, you're supposed to be in charge of something. I remember you told me you're in charge of like a construction or something like that. What happened? By the way, someone, this is my brother who you're talking to. Yo, now that I think about it, bro, I'm going to call you later because I want to talk to you about something funny about mother and my sister. So, yeah. It's kind of funny though, but still.
Klee? You're here too?
I turned myself in.
Huh?
My bomb. I hurt someone. I broke the rules. I'll never see the light of day again.
Klee, I need you to answer me. You said someone was injured. Where are they? Why is that?
But Mr. Fluffball was only a thief. He didn't deserve to blow up.
Klee is such a cutie.
Hey, come on now. Paimon already told you that the Abyss Mages are the bad guys. And actually, they're the worst kind of bad guys you can imagine. They don't just hate the good guys. They hate all people. Their enemy is humanity
I say Klee,
itself.
not Keith.
Mr. Fluffball was a bad guy on purpose? Mr. Fluffball is the enemy of humanity? What? I don't get it.
This was an oversight on my part. I did not tell you these things before because you are still young. In fact, the Abyss Order is a hostile force in Mondstadt, which has been unusually active lately.
Aha! That's it! Paimon understands now! They were tracking down poor Klee because they heard rumors about her treasure. Just like the way Paimon's first reaction was to try and get her hands on... no! To try and get the facts on the treasure.
Yeah, I don't
So,
get it.
does that mean?
In light of your contribution on this matter, I will allow you to take part in the next Ludi Harpastum.
Ludi Harpastum? Whoa! Mr. Honorary Knight, you've gotta come too!
Whoop-de-doo! It's a happy ending!
Except...
Except what?
Klee, where did you hide the treasure to begin with? Were you trying to blow up the fish in Starfell Lake again?
I wasn't! I swear I wasn't!
Ah, Klee's looking at us.
She's giving us that look that means play along.
Klee?
I'll see myself to solitary confinement.
Ah, poor Klee. But she's so energetic like, Yoimiya.
Paimon bets Klee must get bored in there all by herself.
I say Klee, not Keys. I need to check my stream to see if I'm actually saying Keys instead of Klee.
Guess who?
That's Paimon's voice I hear. Ooh, yes, please! Wait, no, I can't. Klee needs to be a good girl and think about what she did. Stop tempting me. Anyway, while I'm grounded, I'm making an extra special new treasure, the Ludi Harpastum version.
When you say treasure...
I made it into the shape of a harpastum and everything. It'll look so cute. Just wait for Ludi Harpastum. Oh yeah, they're gonna love it.
I can understand why they say that Klee is a terrorist in some memes that I have watched of Genshin Impact. She loves to make bombs.
Yeesh, if Jean was listening to this, Klee might find herself grounded for an awful lot longer.
the story of Klee is finally done. Is there a second part? Let's see. Oh, what? Oh wait, I have this to unlock too. I'm going to unlock it but not play it. Well, I'm just going to play first. Well, now that we're here, let's just do the secondary main story that is going to be the Archon quest. I don't think it's going to take that long. But we have to admit, Klee is such a cutie. Klee is one of my personal favorite characters for how cute she is. The second favorite character that is so cute for me is probably going to be Sayu. Yunjin is just beautiful. She looks like a doll, but she's beautiful. And the other next one, Ganyu's just pretty and beautiful. I don't think she's cute. Like the level of Klee and Sayu of cuteness is just way too much.
Is this?
Now that I think about it, I need to get some water. I'll probably get it in a second. Once we enter a cutscene.
How strange. It's never this quiet here. Toma's playing his ventriloquist game again, huh? Toma? Toma! Hey, you can come out now. Paimon's seen you already. Huh, not a peep. So where the heck is he then? Huh, what's got Taro Maru so worked up today? He's always such a good boy.
Hello. Have either of you seen Toma?
No, we thought he'd be with you. Why? Has something happened?
Then it's as I feared. On the way here, I heard that Toma had been taken away by the Tenryou Commission. I wasn't certain whether it was true, so I came right here. The fact that he hasn't arrived here as we arranged suggests that it is true. The Raiden Shogun is holding a vision hunt ceremony at the statue of the omnipresent god today to mark the 100th vision seized under the decree. And the 100th vision bearer in question, the one who will have their vision seized, I fear, is Toma.
Hold up a second. So the ceremony that Toma said the Tenryou Commission were busy preparing for, that was this vision hunt ceremony? And he was the target all along?
I believe so. The Shogun and the Tenryou Commission see the ceremony as a milestone. With the 100th vision, they wish to mark the success of the vision hunt decree to date. This cannot happen. I must go and rescue him.
Hydra Electro Childs, let me think. Oh yeah, now that I think about it, there's no such.
Yeah, like it or not, you represent the whole Yashiro Commission. So if you go and pull a stunt like that, you're basically declaring you and the Raiden Shogun are enemies now, right? And by doing it so publicly, you might be implicating a lot of other people from the Yashiro Commission too.
There is no other option. I must act with haste. The ceremony is about to begin. I will not abandon Toma like this. He is my friend. To think that not long ago we were all eating hot. But, okay, I'll wait here for your return. Get back safely.
Don't worry, Ayaka. A friend's life is on the line. We ain't about to mess this up.
Oh god, here we go. We're going to face the almighty Shogun. I'm nervous because the Almighty Shogun can block all my elemental skill attacks. So I'm going to be able to only deal physical damage. I'm going to need all the buffs that I can. But not gonna lie, this is one of my favorite fights. It is annoying, but it's one of my favorite fights because like you can feel the intense battle.
Capable of using elemental energy without a fission. You are an exception, it appears. Exceptions. The enemy of eternity. You will be inlaid upon this statue.
Yeah, I understand that. How powerful can a dual blade be? Not gonna lie. We had to check that. Okay, some food buffs. And what else? This too.
You are that which is furthest from eternity. Exceptional.
Ouch.
Inferior.
Oh wait, I slid by accident. I didn't want to do that.
This ends now.
Oh!
Evasion is futile.
Ouch.
Lightning falls on the land of eternity.
Okay,
Steady as stone.
Inferior. This ends now.
With the wind!
Nice and spicy.
Let me use my elemental skill.
Strike dead.
Ouch.
Leave it all to me. Time to clean up.
Boba, get them!
Wind blade!
Strike dead. Inferior. Evasion is futile.
I must leave no stone
Give me
unturned.
some health back, please.
I'll catch
You
up.
are an enemy that requires special attention. Strike dead.
Ow.
Nice and spicy!
Come on.
Inferior. Strike dead.
Ow. I thought you broke that.
Boba, get them!
This ends now.
Leave it all to me.
Come on, here.
I'll catch up.
Evasion is futile. Instabilities will be removed.
No. Okay, I don't have any more. Thanks.
Inferior. I will mold you into the foundations of eternity.
Oh yeah, I have my. That's a lot of damage. I'm feel sealed.
This ends now. You face the lightning directly. Commendable.
I'll catch up.
Did I survive? Yes, I think so.
Yeah!
Wake up, wake up!
Shogun, who was that?
Seize him under the decree. Next time, I will strike twice.
Oh god, I got my ass kicked so badly. Well, at least I didn't die like the first time that I fight her. Believe it or not, the first time that I fight the Almighty Shogun, I actually died. I died like 2 times in a row. By that time, I needed a lot of healing food. Yep, we're fugitives.
Why have we stopped here?
In case you've forgotten, the Komore Tea House is the safest place for me to hide in this area. The only thing is, I probably won't be able to leave again for some time. I'll have to leave the next steps to you. Go to Tatarasuna and find the resistance. The Shogun's army is almost certainly about to issue a warrant for our arrest. There are very few parties that will be willing to shelter us, but the Resistance is an exception.
Paimon's pretty sure Ayaka mentioned them before. Oh yeah! Sangonomiya's group! The ones who came together to fight the Vision Hunt Decree!
That's right. The Resistance was founded by Sangonomiya Kokumi, the divine priestess of Watatsumi Island. Currently, it's her subordinate, Goro, who leads them in their war against the Shogun's army. However, the Yashiro Commission is not on especially close terms with the Resistance, so your dealings with us would normally be frowned upon. But you're different, so that shouldn't work against you. As far as I can see, the Resistance shouldn't have any reason to turn you away. The only issue is that we can't be sure of the Resistance Force's current location. You'll have to ask around along the way. You'll likely pass through territory occupied by the Shogun's army at some point, so be sure to stay on your guard at all times. Don't worry about me. I can remain hidden when I want to. I won't make it easy for them.
We gotta hurry up! The Tenryou Commission could be right around the corner! Let's get out of here!
And time to go.
My apologies. Gamore Tea House only accepts guests.
Wait, I remember that we had to run and avoid detection. How can that not happen today? Or is that later? By the way, will you believe me, the first time that when the Taratsuma Island was unlocked and the new update come out, will you believe me if I told you that I had to legitimately ice bridge from this point exactly where I am all the way here, and I had to do the same thing, ice bridge from here to here, all because I didn't know about these wife riders. I was like, how am I'm supposed to get all the way there? And the best idea for me was to ice bridge with Kaya. It took me around 15 minutes from here all the way to here. 15 minutes of ice bridging. And when I realized that you can get the bows, I feel so dumb. And I was like, since when they added this? I didn't even notice it. But yeah. But now that I'm a veteran, I know about this. But yeah, the first time, that's what happened to me. I literally had to legitimately ice bridge all the way towards the islands to unlock the teleportation waypoints. I think it took me around 2 or 3 months to realize about the boats. But yeah, iconic story. 100% sure.
Someone needs assistance. I'll catch up.
I heard they added a couple more people to the wanted list. They're high priority targets, apparently.
But most of our forces are out on the front line. How are we supposed to effectively prioritize them? We'll just have to make sure we keep our eyes peeled when we're out on patrol.
I wonder how they're faring on the front line. Last thing I heard was that we'd pushed the resistance back to just northwest of Musojin Gorge. I don't know if that's true.
I doubt it. Their rearguard isn't far from there. We're gaining ground at the moment, but I don't think we pushed them back that far. Anyway, we should focus on patrol. Come on, we're up.
Fair point. Time to go to work.
The northwest of Musojin Gorge. So that's where the resistance forces are based. We should keep asking around though, just to be safe.
Yep. Let's teleport again. When you're too lazy, you just teleport around. By the way, the reason I only have Noel out right now is because I don't want to risk it.
Oh, hey. You managed to escape too?
Yeah. Where are you headed?
Hiki Village. I've heard the rumors, but it's still gotta be a safer place than a war zone. What about you?
Don't get me started. I was recuperating on Nizuchi Beach. It's complete chaos over there. The Resistance aren't having an easy time of it. They don't have the manpower for an all-out confrontation, so they can't contend with the Shogun's army. The front line used to be further forward, but they had to retreat a couple of times. Now they're back to Nizuchi Beach. That's where I've just come from. I was lucky to get out. It's much too dangerous. Their forces are so scattered that no one knows who's who, and anyone you run into pulls their weapon. I just dropped my luggage and ran here. I think we need to keep moving. Things are changing so fast. The further away we can get, the better.
Agreed. Why don't we stick together? Can't hurt to team up with someone.
Nizuchi Beach. Sounds like that's where the Resistance and the Shogun's army are battling it out right now. Let's head over and take a look.
I had to demonstrate my horrible abilities with the bow. Okay, over here. I need to grab one of the statues of the 7 and heal my character.
Someone needs assistance. Hey, look! Do you think that's a Resistance fighter? Looks like he's in a tight spot. Let's go help him out!
Don't hold back! I dare you! I've been bested. I need to train harder.
I think what did I say? What did I just say? I forgot what I just said.
You saved me. I thought I was about to die. Thank you so much for your help. I'm Teppei, of the Gobius platoon. I'm with the Resistance. I was sent to the front line just recently. I was looking forward to doing my part. Instead, it seems I fell at the first hurdle. So, you aren't dressed like Resistance fighters? Have you come here looking to sign up? Great! Just the other day, I heard General Goro complaining about how desperate we are for more people. Your support will make a big difference. I'll escort you back to our camp. But first, let me bring you up to speed on our current situation. As you can see, the Resistance are at a constant disadvantage when it comes to open confrontation. The goal of the Shogun's army is to uphold eternity. To this end, they have the support of the Tenryou Commission's general, Kujo Sara, who commands an exceptionally strong force. As for us, vision bearers are few and far between as it is. And because of the Vision Hut decree, they're rarer than ever. The fact we're even able to hold out is thanks to the brilliant strategic mind of Her Excellency, Sango no Miya. We're also indebted to the great courage shown by General Goro and the Resistance troops.
I'm not going to lie. At first I thought that Teppei was a traitor, but after I came through the story, I just end up knowing how bad and wrong was I, and how sad was his story.
If only I had a vision myself. Not only would I be better placed to share Her Excellency and General Goro's burden, but I'd be able to hold my own on the battlefield too. I couldn't help but notice that you used elemental energy when saving me just now. You must have a vision yourself?
He's a special case. He doesn't have a vision, but he can control the elements anyway.
Are you serious? That's incredible. I guess that means you're immune to the Vision Hunt decree. You have to let me introduce you to General Goro. He'll welcome you with open arms. Perhaps I can also make a worthy contribution this way. Of course, I'd much rather prove my worth by the sword. If only taking down Shogunate samurai was as easy as you make it look. Anyway, we shouldn't delay.
Okay, so the easiest way. Oh, this is lucky. I can heal my character. I was worried. The bunny hop player. Not
This is what happened, General Goro. I was surrounded by Shogunate samurai, and they came to my rescue. They can use the elements without a vision. The Resistance could really use people with that kind of skill. We should bring them in.
I presume you've heard that the goal of the Resistance is to defeat the Shogun's army and repeal the Vision Hunt Decree. This is no easy task. Each who sets foot on the battlefield must be ready to sacrifice their life. Tell me, why do you wish to join us? The Resistance cannot accept any who don't possess a warrior's will. You and I must be certain of your decision. You're referring to the ceremony to mark the 100th Vision seized under the decree, right? Yes, we received some news of it here, despite it taking place over in Inazuma City. There was a disturbance, allegedly. Highly unusual considering that the Raiden Shogun appeared in person. But why do you wish to discuss this all of a sudden? Unless you have some information to share.
That was me.
What?
Yep, we had a fight with the Raiden Shogun and everything. Then we grabbed the Vision Bearer and whisked him off to safety. After that, they added us to the Army's wanted list. That's why we came here.
Now that you mention it, we did just recover a bounty notice from a Shogunate samurai defeated in battle. It read, "Reward for the capture of a blonde-haired traveler and their mysterious flying pet." Huh. So this refers to you two?
They caught it again, Paimon Pet. Wow. Now that I think about it, why they always call Paimon like that? Only Yoimiya was the only one that didn't call Paimon a pet.
What? Who are they calling a mysterious flying pet?
My apologies. I understand your situation well enough for now. On behalf of the Resistance, welcome to our ranks. Her Excellency is currently away from the camp. We don't know where she went, but she instructed us to take care of everything in her absence. I will ask Teppei here to show you around the camp first, and then dispatch you straight to the front line. If you're ready, of course.
Yes, sir. I used to be in the logistics division, so I'm the right person to show you around. I know the setup like the back of my hand. I'll make sure you get a warm Resistance welcome. Let's start with the field hospital. Some of my friends are recovering there. Last time I saw them, I promised that I'd introduce any new recruits. When they're finally back on the battlefield alongside us, we'll all be brothers in arms.
Now that I think about it, they never said who was a traitor, right? Because I heard that there was a traitor, but I never heard that who was the traitor.
Is this a new recruit? Looks like a strong addition to the troop. Hopefully someone I can spar with after I've recovered. Whoa, whoa. Brand new recruit and your first thought is to start sparring with them. You're getting ahead of yourself. That wound of yours isn't something that's gonna clear up in a few days. Teppei, did you bring this one in? How are things on the front line?
Well, the enemy are much stronger than we could have imagined, but we're holding our own. I've been right in the thick of it. At one point, there were a horde of enemy troops surging towards us like the tide, but I didn't flinch. I drew my blade and charged straight into the fray. 4 Shogunate samurai, and only one of me. But I still managed to fend them off.
Wasn't he just screaming for help and we actually get rid of him?
Look at you. When did you grow nerves of steel?
This guy stole the show, though. When he saw me tiring and falling back, he burst onto the scene and took down a whole group of them in one fell swoop. They were no match for him at all. I heard he even stormed the Vision Hunt ceremony, and that the Raiden Shogun herself failed to take him down.
Amazing work, both of you. Still, I can believe most of that, but him facing off against the Raiden Shogun? I think you might be embellishing the story a little there, Teppei. I mean, we've all heard of the Muso no Hitotachi, right?
We actually survived that.
Either way, to tell the truth, with all the losses we've sustained recently, I was starting to lose hope in our ability to hold out much longer. But seeing fresh recruits join our ranks and hearing Teppei's exploits, I'm itching to get myself better as soon as possible, so I can get back out on the front line. Huh.
That's a lukewarm epiphany if you ask me. While you're lying there itching to get better, I'm still out there training hard despite my injury. Oh, even though it burst open again yesterday.
It did? Well, do you need me to get you something to dress it with? I heard about a remedy recently that uses wild bugs. All you need to do is grind Onikabuto into powder and it makes a very effective dressing. They say it feels cool on the skin and acts fast to completely cure flesh wounds.
Sure, I'll take one.
Sounds a little strange to me. I would have thought wolf hooks would do the trick, but it's your decision.
Well, how about we let our new recruit decide? I'll stay here and make some preparation. If you're a fan of weird and wonderful remedies, please gather some Onikabuto for me. I'll take it from there. But if you're more of a wolf hook advocate, bring some of those instead. Personally, I recommend we try the new remedy. It sounds promising.
I'll try the new remedy, even though it might kill me.
Thanks for your help. All right, I knew you'd back me on this. I can't guarantee it'll work, but if it does, everyone will be fighting fit. Why don't you hand me the ingredients? It's a bit of a chore to prepare, so I'll take it from here.
Ow, ow, ow. Huh? Just like that, the pain stopped. Now it just feels numb.
Looks like this might actually work. Not bad, Teppei. As soon as I'm better, we'll have to do some serious sparring together to make up for lost time.
Sparring? You have a one-track mind, seriously. But good going, Teppei. When you first applied it, it felt like you were rubbing salt into the wound. But then the pain disappeared and there was just a cool sensation. I swear, I can feel my body repairing itself already. Still, I better not start overdoing it quite yet. Thanks to both of you for looking after us so well. The day I'm discharged, drinks are on me.
Just glad we were able to help. All right, I'm gonna continue giving our new recruit the grand tour. Rest up, you guys.
Don't forget to visit the training grounds. Get some practice in before you hit the front line.
Calm down and get some rest.
The training grounds. That reminds me, they should be doing archery training over there right now. Let's head over.
This is what I fear because I'm so bad with the bow to aim. In general. In multiplayer games and any type of game, when it's about aiming, I'm pretty bad. That's why I always prefer a little bit more auto aim. Let me get Amber out. I'll change ether for now.
At the ready.
Oh, another miss. This sucks. Let's see now. I've loosed exactly 10 arrows and only one...
Bullseye?
Only one hit the target.
This isn't good enough. It's evident from these past few days the practice alone isn't enough to improve our marksmanship. How hard could it be? Just draw the bow, aim, and shoot. Clearly, I underestimated the skill involved. With progress like this, who knows when we'll be fit for battle? I suppose all we can do for now is wait for the drill master's next visit and ask him for more tips.
Seems things have gotten tough on the front line recently. All the best drill masters have already been dispatched to fight. I guess we'll just have to keep practicing ourselves. At this rate, who knows if we'll ever become resistance fighters.
Come on, guys, less complaining, more training.
Teppei-senpai?
Listen up for a second. I've come to introduce our newest recruit. In battle, he single-handedly slayed multiple shogunate samurai without so much as breaking a sweat.
Paimon, what are you doing? You didn't even do nothing. You're always fine.
And that was after interrupting the vision hunt ceremony with...
Is that true? Perhaps you'd be willing to give us some archery tips? We promise not to take too much of your time. A quick demonstration would be all we need. Our previous training was so rushed that we hardly remember the proper technique.
Floating is not that tiring.
It would mean a lot.
Oh, you got it. We won't let you down.
This is going to... Okay, the blue targets. Oh my god, I did it first try.
Well, there you have it. I told you our latest recruit is pretty strong.
Incredible! I think I understand what I was doing wrong now. My posture was off, and I didn't draw back with enough force. Seems I also need to focus on keeping my grip steady and monitoring the external environment. If I can get those few down, I'll be hitting my mark in no time.
It was just luck. I tried to concentrate very good.
Those few, huh? Watching your demonstration was a great help. I learned a lot.
I missed 2 shots.
At least this time I was able to observe some proper technique.
No, I actually
As
missed
long as
2
I can
shots
retain it,
at the
I
start.
know I'll become much stronger. Honestly, before this whole conflict came about, I was just another everyday citizen of Watatsumi Island. My wife and I were leading a quiet life together. War and battles were the last things on our mind. That all changed with the Vision Hunt decree. The actions of the Shogun's army ignited something inside me. That's why I joined the Resistance. The road ahead of us now seems like a long one indeed. Can those of us without visions or combat skills really become adept fighters like them? There's no use in speculating. Thank you both for your help. We'll keep practicing as much as we can.
Stay focused. With us holding the front line, you can continue sharpening your skills until you're ready. Now then, let me show you around some other places. Where should we head next?
Sir, we've got trouble. The Shogun's army is attacking. There are still many wounded in the camp. We mustn't let the enemy break through. We'll need your help to hold them off.
What? Impossible. How could they have reached us all the way out here? We'd better go assess the situation. A chance for us to prove our worth in battle.
Okay. Oh, what?
Get them!
Nice
Wait,
and
I don't have
spicy.
either.
I must leave no stone un-
Let it rain.
I must withdraw.
I've lost. I won't forget this.
Okay, that's
Well,
close call.
we managed to hold them off. But what would the Shogun's army be doing here?
Same. I actually thought that Kokomi was the Hydro Archon the first time that I saw her. I was like, oh, this is going to be the new Archon? That's cool. But when I realized that it was just another 5-star regular character, I was like, wow, they really, they're really how's it called? Well, they just played with us. They played with us, Mihoyo. I was like, oh, Watatsumi Island is going to be the waterland of the Archon. But no.
We have sentries and patrols posted all around the perimeter here. The enemy should never have been able to reach us this far unnoticed. Unless we have a traitor in our midst. They must have an informant, feeding them intelligence and helping them to approach unseen. That's the only possible explanation.
What? I said Mihoyo. No, not that.
Our priority is finding the agent and protecting the camp. This is my chance to show what I'm made of.
Sir, if I may, I just returned from inspecting the perimeter. It appears that several portions of our defensive walls were already collapsed. The Shogun's army must have known about this vulnerability and made their way over from the cliffs nearby before attacking through the gaps in our defenses. I suggest we repair the walls and double the guard. That should keep them from sneaking up on us like this again.
Means, and I have not said that. I said mihoyo, not that. And I'm not going to say it.
In that case, understood. Leave the repairs to us. We can make use of the wooden rope nearby to patch up the defenses. Why don't we make this more interesting, recruit? A contest between the two of us. Just don't underestimate me.
Good thing that
if there's anything I know,
Spanish
it's logistics. You'll see.
Except for you and me. What I have to do again?
Alright, that should do it. The Shogun's army will have a hard time getting past this, no matter how determined they are. It seems I've made another valuable contribution to the resistance. But why does it always have to be logistics work? I thought getting transferred to the front line would be a chance to showcase my abilities and square off with the enemy. Instead, here I am. Doing what I've always done before.
Why are you so insistent about being on the front line?
It's just like General Goro said. We joined the resistance because of our warrior's will. There are a multitude of ways to contribute to the resistance, but who wouldn't want to take out a few shogunate samurai given the chance? Anyway, we got more than we bargained for inspecting the camp. Let's report back to General Goro. If all goes well, we might just be assigned a few missions closer to the action.
Where's Goro? Oh.
Strange. I don't see General Goro anywhere.
We've had a change of plans. The general has been dispatched to the front line to lead our forces into battle. The Shogun's army is attempting an advance on the main front. Reports have it that Kujo Sara is now personally leading the enemy forces. As for us, it's been days since Her Excellency last made an appearance here. We've executed almost all the directives she gave us, but have received no further instruction. The situation is becoming grim. If we retreat any further, I fear morale may falter. For now, we can only pray that General Goro will be able to turn the tide, however difficult that may seem.
We should go to the front line. Our forces need all the help they can get. We're no use to them here. We mustn't let Tatara Suna fall to the enemy.
Let's go. We're going to have a battle. My mic by accident. Okay, let's go ahead and have a fight. I'm ready to fight.
So, you are the only one here? I thought I might get to meet your grand strategist.
Not gonna lie, Kujo Sara looks fine. Looks nice.
She is the one that's been causing our forces so much trouble. The fact the Resistance has even held out for this long is thanks to her. But soon, the Resistance will fall. They are no match for the might of the Shogun's army. Her schemes mean nothing now. We have already rooted out those behind the Resistance. All who have dishonored the almighty Shogun will be punished.
I have faith in Her Excellency and in the soldiers of the Resistance. The Vision Hunt Decree is a brutal injustice. Our resistance has only just begun.
It is futile. There is one other thing. I'm sure you've seen the recent arrest warrants. I trust that the blonde traveler is somewhere among your forces now.
I mean, I did like her at the first because she's a nice general and she quite fight well.
I will make you a deal. Hand him over to us, and you'll buy yourself some time. A respite from the bloodshed would be advantageous to both sides, would it not?
So that's why you brought reinforcements.
He is of great importance to the almighty Shogun. But the way I see it, he is expendable to the Resistance.
That's where you're wrong. He means just as much to us. As a member of the Resistance, he's a comrade. I'll never surrender him to you. The Resistance never betrays its own. Her Excellency made that clear to everyone from the very beginning.
General Goro!
Teppei and the Traveler. It would appear our time to fight side by side has finally come.
Well, well. We meet again. This time, I won't let you get away. I thought that you would seek refuge with the Resistance in the hope of receiving asylum. That you choose to show up here proves that you have more bravery in you than I had originally thought. And now that you're here, I have a proposal. Why not represent the Resistance in a fight of honor?
A fight of honor? What's that?
Before the battle begins, each side chooses their finest warrior for a match of single combat. To the superior force, there's little significance in such a duel. But to the weaker force, victory could constitute an important boost to their morale. Her motives are clear. She wants to use the match as an opportunity to capture you. Do not feel compelled to participate. We could take the fight to them without such a ceremony.
Well, what do you think? Will you...
I'm ready to kick some butt. I don't even need buffs against these kind of weak people.
Remove all threats to eternity! By order of the almighty Shogun!
Be wary! You're up against a powerful opponent!
That's all? Oh my god, it didn't last even a second. That's so sad. Oh, another one? Okay. Let's see what you got.
You got this!
Here, another distraction.
There's more than one round! Keep it up! Nice and spiced! I must leave note.
That was just way too funny. Oh god. I was expecting more, not gonna lie.
Look! That's 2 rounds in a row! The Shogun's army is not invincible! We can win! The soldiers are rallying!
This one is
Your
not
warrior's will is bringing them hope, Traveler!
I've been bested.
Okay, this one, the last soldier was smart.
Stronger than I anticipated. This contest has served its purpose. Soldiers, attack! Glory to the Shogun and her everlasting reign!
Prepare to engage! All of you, with me!
Now!
Hold the line!
Her Excellency!
The wait is over, my comrades. Now is our moment!
Calm as the breeze, my lady.
I just hope you can afford all these mercs you've gathered!
Yeah,
Kazuha!
We meet again, old friend.
Retreat!
All forces, retreat!
Kokomi, for me, is the most beautiful character from all of
Greetings.
Genshin.
This is the first time we've met. Please, allow me to introduce myself.
The one with the best body for me is Shenhe. She's the female with the best body. The most elegant, I will say that it will be Daddy Zhongli.
I am Sangonomiya Kokomi, organizer of the Resistance and also the Divine Priestess of Watatsumi Island. Perhaps it's the first time you're hearing that title. To put it simply,
Yep.
I'm the person currently in charge on Watatsumi Island, which is also the home front of the Resistance.
He deserves that name. He win that name.
I've actually heard
He
all
won
about
that
you from Beidou and Kazuha. I hadn't expected to find you join the Resistance, though. Do you have a plan beyond this point? In that case, shall we continue our conversation at the Shrine of Sangonomiya?
The only thing that I'm wondering is why the characters don't move that much their mouth when they're speaking.
Although the Shogun's army has retreated for now, the war is far from over. The Vision Hunt Decree has not been repealed, and neither the Tenryo Commission nor the Raiden Shogun show any sign of stopping. In short, our problems have yet to be resolved. I suggest we move to the shrine to discuss our counterplan. What say you?
Can I come too? I know Watatsumi Island very well. I can carry on being your guide if you'd like.
Goro, thank you for all you have done. Our forces are weaker than the Shogun's army, and my absence can only have made the recent days all the more trying for you. I'm afraid I must still ask you to stay a while longer, to keep eyes on the Shogun's army and also to see to the wounded. But I will ask the mercenaries to remain stationed here, and Kazuha is here too. Hopefully this will serve to reduce the pressure you are under.
Well received, Your Excellency.
I must return to Sangonomiya now. I have a few things to attend to. Once you're ready, please rendezvous with Teppei. He will escort you there. Thank you for all your efforts so far. From this day on, I fight alongside you. Fight for the future of Inazuma.
We did it. I remember that here's where oh, now that I remember, I did all the story away here, and then is when I got Yoimiya, because there was nothing else to do. That's activated.
I guarantee you, only the Alcor could pull off an ambush as quietly as that. Did we give you a fright? I gotta admit, I was caught off guard myself. When we dropped you off in Rito, I wasn't expecting Tatarasuna would be the next place I'd see you. But wherever you might end up, you'll always be part of Captain Beidou's crew. If you're ever in a tight spot, come and find me. I'll have your back.
Yep. Beidou has a nice body, nice style. I want to talk to the Kazuha.
On the way here, I happened to learn of the bounty on your head. As expected, you seem to have given them quite the challenge in that regard.
I hear also that you witnessed the Raiden Shogun? I trust she's as oppressive as ever. The Musono Hitotachi. Are there truly those who can withstand it? Perhaps one day we will be able to face her oppression head-on. This is the reason I returned to Inazuma.
Well, everybody has their character that they love. In my opinion, the character that I love the most is Yoimiya. Not because she was the first main DPS that I ever had. It's because I love the personality of Yoimiya. Always happy, always full of energy, always fun. I don't know. That Yoimiya is the character that I love most, basically. Okay, so where I had to go? Let's go all the way here. Wait, did I already change my party members? I need to see. No, I still don't remember. That was just so funny how I tricked the soldier with Amber's bunny. That was just hilarious.
Just what will we come across?
I was literally just watching while he was fighting a doll. Yeah, I know. But Yoimiya is my personal favorite.
Aha! There you are! Good to see you! Your appointment with Sangonomiya is fast approaching. We should get going. Are you ready? We'll start by heading to the camp on Watatsumi Island, and then we'll go meet Her Excellency together from there. If you start to feel seasick at any point during the trip, let me know straight away. That said, you've spent time with the Crux fleet in the past, so I think you'll probably be fine. Ready? And away we go!
I don't need to use the boat, so I'll just teleport. I forgot to unlock all the teleportation waypoints. I can't believe I forgot something so important. What am I just doing all these days? I don't know. I could have swear that I have unlocked everything.
Here we are, the training grounds for Watatsumi Island's troops. Right now, the resistance is predominantly made up of local soldiers from Watatsumi Island. Some of them are fighting with the Shogun's army in Tatarasuna, and some of them are stationed here on the island to keep the locals safe.
Did you used to train here too?
Yep. Unfortunately, I had to join the fight in Tatarasuna before I'd had the chance to impress the instructors, so they had me start off by helping in the logistics division. I'll be staying here for now. If you need me for anything, just come here. If I'm not around, just write a note and stick it on the wall. As soon as I see it, I'll come find you. Shoot! It's nearly time for the appointment with Her Excellency. I'll have to show you around Watatsumi Island some other time. For now, let's get ourselves over to Sangonomiya.
Okay.
So, Sangonomiya is the...
I do remember that I unlocked this one. Let's go.
Food supplies are the absolute top priority, period. We cannot afford any losses. With the conflict between us and the Shogun's army getting more intense by the day, we must prioritize the stability of the rear guard.
Understood. I will think of a way.
Take heart. We have a fresh batch of supplies in hand, and I'm working on expanding the army. I appreciate that the lack of manpower has been hard on all of you, but things are going to get better.
We're expanding the army? Oh, that's great. Whoever this mystery supporter is, they're doing us a great service. Huh? Teppei, what are you doing back on Watatsumi Island? Might I ask who?
VIP guests of Her Excellency, that's who. I'm acting under orders to escort them both here.
Oh, really? Wait, so are you the new recruit everyone's been talking about? Strength of 20 men, splits an arrow in twain from 100 paces, skin as hard as diamond. That's you?
That is over-exaggerated, but yes.
Seriously? What is going on with these rumors?
Teppei.
You've come a long way. I'm sure you must be here on pressing business, so I won't disturb you any further. Feel free to visit me if you have any time to spare. Your Excellency, I'll take my leave.
Your Excellency, I couldn't help but overhear Okubo mention something about a third-party supporter? What was that about?
Not long ago, someone wrote to me saying that they wish to support the Watatsumi Island resistance effort. To that end, they also furnished us with a great deal of supplies. Thanks to them, we can finally start recruiting troops on the scale we need to openly confront the Shogun's army on the front line. I am not without my doubts. But Watatsumi Island is hardly affluent, and these supplies are a much-needed lifeline for us. The sender's conditions were also reasonable. They simply ask us to dedicate ourselves fully to fighting against the Shogun's army. Whatever other motives they may have, we are at least aligned on this. So let's consider them an anonymous ally. Naturally, we shouldn't let our guard down. If you discover anything out of the ordinary, please report it to me at once.
Your Excellency, does this mean that the food at the front line is gonna get any better? I was at the field hospital the other day, and everyone was begging for some barbecued meat.
That sounds delicious.
Don't worry. I've already made arrangements for that. Everyone will have their fill of meat. But to be clear, still no alcohol.
That's fantastic.
Well, alcohol can be very problematic.
I understand how hard it's been on everyone. The Resistance Army's rations have barely changed at all since the Vision Hunt decree was first announced. I will discuss this with the Logistics Division to see what further improvements can be made. However, our supplies are still limited. I must ask you to remain patient until victory is ours.
When will the Vision Hunt decree finally end?
That's the question. And I'm afraid I don't have an answer. The mere existence of the Vision Hunt decree is baffling. The Tenryou Commission's attitude just doesn't seem to add up. And neither does the Shogun's. The Tenryou Commission's zealous support for the decree seemed to come out of nowhere, and the Shogun seems completely indifferent to the fact that it has effectively caused a civil war. I suspect the Vision Hunt decree won't end until these mysteries are solved. All I can say for certain is that as long as the Vision Hunt decree remains in force, we will never give up our fight. Traveler, to confirm, knowing the current situation facing Watatsumi Island and the Resistance, are you still willing to fight with us? Good. Then here is your assignment. I hereby appoint you as captain of the Watatsumi Island Special Operations Unit, Swordfish 2.
Whoa, what? Swordfish 2? Is this the same Swordfish Special Ops unit that I'm thinking of? It's hard enough getting into a Special Ops unit at the bottom rung, let alone jumping to captain in one fell swoop. This is incredible.
Although this appointment breaks with convention, I firmly believe that with your wisdom, courage, and strength, you can lead your team to victory.
Great! So when do we take up our post?
The members of Swordfish 2 are currently on standby in a valley to the southwest. Ronin have been causing trouble down there lately,
and we need a special operations unit to eliminate them and stabilize the rear guard. I have already written your appointment letter, which you'll need to show them on arrival. Once that's out of the way, please lead them in ridding the area of Ronin. The Special Ops unit comprises Watatsumi Island's elite soldiers. They can be a little rough around the edges, but I have every confidence that you will win their trust.
What about me, Your Excellency? Any battles you need me to get involved in? I want to make a contribution to the Resistance too.
Of course. I'll arrange something and brief you shortly.
All right! One successful operation coming right up! You may have swiped the captaincy of Swordfish too, but watch this space, because this guy's on his way up!
Okay, sure. Well, be careful out there. Don't push yourself too hard. Well, Traveler, let's move out.
Okay, let's teleport. This is the most closest place.
Ah, you must be the new captain of Swordfish 2. Her Excellency briefed us in advance. Your reputation precedes you, and the appointment letter is all in order. But I still have my doubts. I'll be straight with you. I want to know whether you have what it takes to lead us.
You mean, like...
Normally, a duel would be the quickest way to settle the question. But this time, we've got a better way. We're stationed here because of all the Ronin causing trouble in these parts. If you can get rid of them for us, we'll take that as a measure of your strength.
All right, let's show them what you're made of.
That'll be easy.
Let's get down to business. There's more! Finally, No.
Okay, seems like you can hold your own. The rumors are exaggerations, of course, but still, your abilities are admirable. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Kotoku, acting captain of Swordfish 2. This is Yoshihisa, a fellow veteran of the team. I now formally cede the position of captain to you. Swordfish 2 awaits your orders.
There are 2 hard-hit areas. This was one of them, but thanks to you, this area is now secure. Their only remaining stronghold is located at the shallows on the east side of the island. That said, the ones over there are tougher, and there's more of them.
You got that right. Watatsumi Island is busy fighting the Shogun's army on the front line. We can't let these guys mess up things at the rear.
Let's go. Quite far. Let's teleport here first. I need to unlock all the teleportation waypoints. Why did I not shift this time? Should be another teleportation. I don't have time for doing that. It's okay. Take your time.
That's not even all of them. They have 2 more camps nearby. Whichever camp we attack, it's the Ronin in the other 2 camps that'll cause us issues. They might decide to provide backup or abandon them and escape on their own. But Captain, that would put you in great danger. If we spread our troops too thin, we won't have enough men to guard you. It's too
Yep, the Traveler eats amateurs like these for breakfast.
All right then. We'll deal with them all in one go and rendezvous with you on completion.
Okay. Let's get them. Pretty good.
It's my lucky day.
Leave it all to me.
To the very high.
You're toast!
Take this!
Cut down.
This.
You win this battle.
Easy.
That should be the last of them. You didn't get hurt, did you? Cool. Paimon wonders how everything is going with Kotoku and Yoshihisa. Should we go over and check on them?
Captain!
Captain, the other 2 camps have been cleared. The entire rearguard of Watatsumi Island is now secure.
Great! We solved the Ronin problem and got everyone to look up to us, too. But what's next? Let's go back and check with Kokumi.
Finally, we got it done. These Ronin have been bugging me for ages, but Kotoku wouldn't let us at him until now.
What? No way could you have taken them down without the new captain here. I was putting the safety of the team first. Got it?
Oh, come on. You were just being a coward.
Hey,
just got
the
exposed.
attitude! These guys, honestly. Forget them. Let's go.
Okay, let's teleport back. Those 2 guys are like brothers. Well, they act like if they were brothers. In real life, that's how usually brothers act to each other.
How was it? Did your initiation go smoothly? I'm sure you're playing it down a little. Kotoku and the others put you through your paces, I presume. But with your level of ability, I'm sure it was a walk in the park. Since you're back, I take it that the Ronin are now gone from Watatsumi Island?
You bet! We sure showed them who's boss!
Good. Now we just need to make sure Okubo keeps a close watch to prevent their resurgence.
My mom gave my dog a lecture. She and me will never forget. That sounds interesting.
Thank you. I believe in rewarding merit, so you will be compensated for your hard work. Let me see. Too soon for another promotion, I think. I gave him an assignment. He's taking part in a surprise attack against the Shogun's navy. He expressed a desire to be on the front line, so I honored his wishes. Now, speaking of assignments, I have a special mission I'd like to give you.
A special mission?
Yes. In between Watatsumi Island and Tarasuna, there are some ruins relating to a god who fell in the Archon War. There are several small islands there, often used as a transit point when transporting supplies. Recently, however, supplies stored there have started to go missing for no obvious reason.
She then hit her to be clear. Okay. But she yelled at her, the dog. Probably, I assuming.
Stranger still, the Resistance army passed by and reported they found no signs of danger. I'd like to task you with getting to the bottom of this. It's not urgent, so there is no need to leave immediately. I suggest you take a few days to familiarize yourselves with the army, and also with Watatsumi Island. When Teppei returns, you can catch up with him, then pick a day when the weather's good to set sail for the islands.
Wait a second, so you electrocuted a dog?
Is Teppei really gonna be okay? He has a tendency to dive into action without thinking things through. Oh, Paimon can't help but feel a little worried about him. Oh, why don't we go wait for him at the training grounds?
Oh, okay. For a moment, wait a second. Isn't that a little worse than hitting the dog?
Long time no see! So, how's Swordfish 2 treating you? Getting along okay with... Well, you're in luck, because this seasoned veteran's got a few leadership tips for you. Raising their pay will boost morale, while giving them a few bounties will act as an incentive to go the extra mile. It's also important to maintain strict discipline at all times, and finally... wait.
Wow! Where'd you learn all that, Tepe?
I read it in a novel from the Eye Publishing House. It was a long time ago. You wouldn't believe how many dongo it took to convince my friend to let me borrow it.
For real?
You're seriously gonna use a novel to tell people how to run an army? Pretty sure that's called being an armchair general.
Ha ha! That's where you underestimate me. That's right. I'm learning military management on the job now. Just like you. You'd better believe it. Thanks to my outstanding achievements in the recent naval battle, I have officially been made the captain of my very own Special Operations Unit. It's a brand new unit. Herring 1. What do you think? Pretty awesome, right?
It's a color that is designed to be the same as the bite of her mom when puppies are not behaving well. Oh, I understand.
I spoke to Her Excellency, and she says our uniforms are in production.
Well, I normally don't have any pets, so I don't understand that much about training a pet. I kind of like a more exotic type of animal.
Let's go collect them together once they're ready. Oh, I can't wait to put them on. We're really gonna look the part. Ah! Everything's going great. Our mystery sponsor supplies have really helped turn things around.
Will Paimon get a uniform too?
Of course. You're a recognized member of the Watatsumi Island Resistance.
Yippee!
Captain, a new assignment has come in.
Thank you, soldier. I'll be there on the double. All right, I better go. See you again soon. You'd better watch out, partner. At the rate I'm going, I'll overtake you if you're not careful.
Ha! In your dreams, mister!
Oh, the owls are so beautiful. I have a story about that. One time, I was in Mexico. Oh. But yeah, one time I was in Mexico and it was probably like 5 a.m. in the morning. I went to go to my normal work, and suddenly this owl flied and he got stuck in the car's how's called that window thingy. But when I saw him, I literally just went to grab him. I didn't know by that time that owls are supposedly be dangerous, so I just grabbed him like nothing, and I take it to the job because I was going to get late. But the owl was so comfortable with me, and it looked so beautiful. I'm not gonna lie. I even have photos of it. But and the company, I told to my boss, you know what, we need to go and release this owl because he belongs to the nature. And that's what we did. We went near a forest where I used to live in Mexico, and I let him escape. Believe it or not, the owl was so friendly with me that he literally didn't want to leave my hand when I was trying to let him go. It was just majestic, so beautiful. And I did want to keep him like a pet, but I knew that I was a little younger, and I knew that my mother would not allow me to keep him. Or her, I don't know if it was male or female. But a few years later, I discovered that the owls are supposedly to be very aggressive birds. And I was like, hell no, I literally just hold an owl and I actually have the proof of it. I have pictures. And I don't know, I might have a talent that is being friendly with wild animals. That's what I think.
I wouldn't be so confident if I were you. I'm at the top of my game right now. This is my time to shine.
Paimon's so surprised that Tepe's been made a platoon captain. He must have been working super hard. Let's take a break, then go check out these Archon War ruins.
No, Snow White is a female. I'm a male. So I'm no Snow White. Good case. Okay, let's teleport here. What do you mean, Anne? No, I'm not a male version. Snow White is white, and I'm brown. I'm brownish because of the sun. What the hell is that? What is that? Don't make me search and see what it is.
This should be the place.
I'm searching what it is.
Santanomio is right. It doesn't look like anything suspicious is going on. Could they be hiding? Let's see what we can find. These electro monuments look a little suspicious.
Let's see, what is it? For real? For real? I'm not a woman, I'm a man. Oh my god. By the way, I do recognize what? Okay, this is going to take... Do I have anybody that can do this? Let's see.
I'll keep an eye on you.
Okay, let's see.
You're in for a little shock.
Wait, it didn't work? Can I make it? Can I make it? Can I make it? Wait, I think I know how I have to do this.
Yikes! A huge line, Trill! Was it drawn out by the electro and...
Come on, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. There we go, I did it on time.
Just what will we come across this time?
Steady as stone, as a good knight should.
Keep that! With the wind! Keep that!
Nice and spicy. I must leave no...
Wind blade!
Phew! Glad that's over.
I'm not a female, I'm a male. Remember that. I'm no woman, I'm a man.
As monsters go, that one was pretty tough. But what's such a huge Thunderhelm Law Trail doing here in the first place? It doesn't make any sense. Also, the atmosphere here gives Paimon the creeps. Anyway, the good thing is that it's over now. We should probably get going.
Tepe, what
This is
happened
a
to
surprise. I didn't know you were the ones investigating here.
I don't remember that he was like this. I do remember the cough, but I don't remember that he had the gray hair at that moment.
I just got back from delivering some supplies to the front line. I figured I'd stop by and clear any threats in this area on the way back.
Are you alright there, buddy? You're looking slightly the worse for wear.
I'm fine. It's nothing. I must have caught a cold a couple of days ago while I was out at sea. On my way past, I heard that someone had just arrived on the island to investigate, so I thought I'd come and take a look. If there'd been some real danger, I might have had the chance to be the hero. Shame it was just you guys. Guess I came here for nothing.
Pepe, don't you think there's something strange about this place?
Now that you mention it, there is something a little off about it. It could be that the Tatarigami is more palpable here, I guess. We're not that far away from Orobashi's remains.
Orobashi? Who's that?
A god. Look, there's the corpse over there.
Ah! It's a gigantic snake skeleton! Oh, it looks terrifying!
Orobashi was the one who brought our ancestors from Enkanomiya up to the surface. That's the origin of the Watatsumi Island you know today. Our ancestors regarded it as a guardian deity. But during the Archon War, Orobashi invaded Yashiori Island. The Raiden Shogun came out in person and slew Orobashi with the Muso no Hitotachi. That same slash also formed what later became known as Musojin Gorge.
The Raiden Shogun created Musojin Gorge in one slash? Wow, that's pretty incredible!
Yes, but the Archon War was brutal. And Yashiori Island was completely destroyed during that battle. They say the Shogun lost something very dear to her along the way, too.
Her sister and her best friend.
Since Orobashi's death, there has always been some animosity between Watatsumi Island and the Shogunate, but our different beliefs have nothing to do with why the resistance was formed. We only rose up to fight against the Vision Hunt Decree. When Orobashi attacked civilization, the Shogun stood up and put a stop to it. But now that the Shogun is stripping people of their ambitions with the Vision Hunt Decree, it's time for someone to stand up and stop the Shogun. All right, I'm heading back. I was just dealing with some of the Shogun's elite samurai, so I think I'm gonna take a quick breather, and it's on to my next assignment. You should report back to Sangonomiya as soon as possible. Don't stay here longer than you need to. Being around the Tatarigami too long won't do your health any good. Hey, don't worry about me. Peak condition.
Tepe sure made some big progress if he's already dealing with Shogunate samurai. Paimon can hardly believe it.
This is sad.
Let's report back to Kokomi.
I mean, who likes sad things?
Kokomi, we're back! Oh, look, Goro's here too! What happened? They look so serious.
Approximately how many people are exhibiting these symptoms?
I haven't had the chance to do a full count yet.
Kokomi, Goro, what's going on?
Recently, some of our soldiers started showing symptoms of accelerated aging. I called them in for questioning and found out they'd privately acquired some secret weapons from our sponsor. Most of them are highly ambitious types, vehemently opposed to the Vision Hunt decree. They've been using these new weapons secretly since getting a hold of them.
So that's why the war has been going unusually well. But risky secret weapons are not the answer. We must put a stop to it immediately. Goro, have you managed to acquire one of these weapons?
Well, most of the officers refuse to hand them over. Still, I did manage to get one.
Do you know something about this?
So that means our secret sponsor is the Fatui?
But why would the Fatui do this? Forget that. There's no time. Right now, we need to inform the whole army to cease using their delusions immediately. All soldiers who have shown symptoms are to be taken for treatment. I just hope we'll be in time to save them.
Wait a second. Speaking of soldiers with symptoms... No! Surely he can't have... let's go check on him.
Sad content in a second. If you don't want to watch this, I don't know what to do right now. Spoiler alert, this is so sad.
Oh! Hey guys, what are you doing here? Just a moment, let me get up. Ugh. It's weird. I don't know where all my strength's gone. Oh, right, yeah. I haven't had time to give you the full details. Well, I made a lot of great contributions to the war effort lately. Fighting the Shogun's army at sea, taking on Shogunate samurai all by myself, rescuing my comrades from an ambush. Things I never would have dreamed I could do when you first met me. If only I were stronger still. The stronger I am, the more I can do for the Resistance. Wait a sec. Where's my secret weapon gone? It wasn't long after you were made captain of Swordfish 2. I met these mysterious people. Said they were with our supporters. They gave it to me and said that as long as I have the will to become stronger, this secret weapon will answer my call. It's just like a vision, isn't it? Of course, I've never used a vision, so I wouldn't know the difference. Delusion. Oh God. Doesn't sound very good. So, what's the difference between a delusion and a vision? Gosh. Well, I suppose it's not too surprising that a mysterious weapon of unknown origins would come with its risks. I've been getting more and more tired over the past few days, and I have this strange sense of dread. At first, I'd find I was a little more beat than usual after a battle. Didn't think anything of it. But today, I got back and suddenly my vision was going blurry. This is a real shame. There I was, thinking I was catching up with you. Guess I didn't receive the favor of the gods after all. Hey, would you do something for me? When our uniforms are ready, grab mine for me. Bring it back here, and we can change together. What's that look for? Don't worry, partner. As soon as I've rested up, I'll be right as rain. Right as rain, I tell you. As soon as I've rested up.
Tepe! Hey! Where are you going? Hey!
How's Tepe's condition? I have put out the order to seize all delusions. The vast majority are showing some loss of vitality, but nothing serious. Sadly, a few have been less fortunate.
Your Excellency, I'm planning to establish a dedicated field hospital to monitor their condition. The soldiers are up in arms about the ban, though. They know full well what a delusion is, but they still intend to keep using them.
Okay, I'll leave you to deal with the situation. I have to get to the front line. This whole fiasco is certain to be a blow to morale. If the Shogun's army attacks now while we're scrambling to recover, it could well undo everything we have achieved so far. What are your thoughts? No, it's too dangerous. The Sakoku decree is still in force, so their delusions must be produced within Inazuma's borders. To organize an operation of this scale, they will have had to mobilize a huge amount of manpower and resources. They can't have done it without local support. If we want to stop them, we have to destroy the factory where the delusions are made. But it's sure to be heavily guarded. It's dangerous to go alone. At least take some troops with you.
Your Excellency, given the confiscating the delusions, the Fatui are sure to take notice. If we spend any longer amassing our forces, they will get wind of our plans and make their escape.
Very true. Let me think. I gave this some thought while you were confiscating the delusions. The side of the factory must be big and secluded, but close enough to a transport route to ensure the supply of raw materials. Not many places meet these criteria. And if we take the locations where our soldiers receive their delusions into account as well, I suspect the site is likely to be the cliffs, near the ocean at the southwest of Yashiori Island. I'm not going to stop you, but please, be careful. We have lost too many courageous fighters already. I don't want to lose you too.
Huh? You mean to the delusion factory? Really? You aren't gonna think it over first? Fine.
I will make justice for him.
Steady as stone.
Come at me! Don't be a killjoy! You've only just begun!
bad experience in just a few seconds ago. So I'm going to take revenge for a young fellow who died.
So, is this what delusions are made from? So much crystal marrow. Now where have we seen that before? Wait a second, are they getting this from Rito? So the Conjure Commission are... It's this!
You can't run! Well, you need to hurry up! Looks like I went too far.
Over here!
Over
here! The more, the merrier.
Steady as stone, as a dutiful maid would.
The citizens.
You need to hurry up! This was well done!
Keep back! Nice and spicy!
You need to hurry up! Roasted fry! You need to hurry up!
Windblade!
This was well done!
Keep back!
You need to hurry up! Feels clogged!
They deserve that and more.
Yikes! It looks dangerous! We'd better watch our step or we might get hit!
Steady as stone.
Is that all?
Intruder spotted! Do not let them impede the work of the Harbingers! You'll never get out of here alive! Looks like I went too far.
Keep back!
Stay right there. Let's end this quickly!
I missed it.
Windblade!
Now this idiot must have a death wish!
No mercy.
Don't be intimidated! Lord Harbinger will be here soon!
Time to clean up. No mercy.
That's what.
Yep.
That's fine.
I'll catch up. Got you.
Keep back! Keep back! Got you.
Winter shall be defended.
Keep back!
Disappear!
This one's well done!
Keep back!
You need to hurry up! Roasted fry! An unfortunate fault!
A subscriber.
You actually managed to find this place. Congratulations.
Then
So,
Signora and child. I didn't know you and my two least reliable colleagues were acquainted. I'm the Balladeer. Number 6 of the Fatui Harbingers. Delighted to meet you, oh mighty traveler. So many visitors today. To what do I owe the honor? Oh, so that's what this is about. I think you've got the wrong idea. I know how this looks, but I'm just here to follow orders. I'm obviously not the mastermind behind this. Aren't you supposed to be pretty tough? What are you waiting for? Go get them.
Oh my god.
You're getting all worked up over nothing. Didn't have you down as being so weak.
How can you say this is nothing?
How can you call it anything more? It's the way of the world. Human life is worthless. They were always going to die, with or without a delusion. At least having one gives them a chance to fulfill their ambitions. Do you have any idea how useful the Vision Hunt decree is to us? It took a lot of work to make it happen. Obviously, it was in our best interests. Good news is, our hard work is finally paying off. Generating conflict creates a big market for delusions. Now we just let the promise of power draw in the weak. For just a small price, they get the feeling of controlling the world. Trading their life for supreme power. Pretty good deal, don't you think?
I can't wait for the day that I can destroy this mother trucker.
So, the Fatui started the Vision Hunt decree? You've been behind it all along?
From the outside, Inazuma looks pretty impenetrable. But on the inside, it's a land of opportunity. With a little effort, we were able to break them down from within. Eternity stretches things out over a long time, but each moment within it becomes all the more fragile. Take your friend in the Resistance, for example. There's nothing you can do now. He's a lost cause, just like a bubble on the water. Beautiful for a moment, then total destruction. The more it takes from them, the more tightly they hold on to it. And the more incompetent they are, the more determined they are to fight it. It's such a farce. You have to see the funny side.
Hey, calm down! No!
That's it. Just like that. Embrace the anger. Embrace it! The wrath of the gods fills this factory, and it feeds on your anger.
What's happening? Get up!
That is because, what do you say? It only affects those who are with anger. Paimon doesn't have that much anger. She's just childless. That's why it doesn't affect Paimon. And besides, Paimon supposedly is a god.
Repeat after me. 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3. Oh? You recognize me right away. Your brain seems relatively unscathed. This is good news. It's just as well, really, with the amount of effort it took me to get you back here. Honestly, it was like you were glued to the ground back there.
Miko? Paimon's been wanting to ask you about something. How come you're acting so differently from when we first met you?
Am I? Maybe it's because I had the other Shrine Maidens leave. Anyway, I've always been like this. People show you whatever side of themselves they want you to see. I know this for a fact. Every side of me is the real me. People just like to define things in all sorts of arbitrary ways. This is a human society. At the moment, anyway. And I'm just doing as I please.
Paimon didn't quite follow.
Study humans a while longer, my little friend. You'll see what I mean.
Right! Paimon was so focused on the Traveler that Paimon didn't notice what you did to get Scaramouche off our backs.
What if I told you it was a secret art from the Grand Narukami Shrine, and that I had the balladeer down on his knees, begging for mercy in an instant? Would you believe me?
No.
Well, maybe you should be worrying less about that, and more about how exactly you're going to thank me, no? Maybe some of your neural circuitry is less intact than I thought. I didn't mean you had to be so formal about it. I need your actions, not your words. The delusions. They're still on your mind, aren't they?
Oh my god, my controller's
You
so
needn't
bad.
worry. The leader of Watatsumi Island took some troops to clear the place out. She's also issued a strict ban on the use of delusions across the whole army. With their stronghold exposed, I doubt the balladeer is stubborn enough to try and retaliate now on his colleagues' behalf. It would be more trouble than it's worth. I must say, I would relish the opportunity to watch the Fatui getting a taste of their own medicine. Well, anyway, that's Songonamiya Kokomi. She really outdid herself this time. I'd love to have another chat with her again in person. But alas, belief systems can be such a hindrance sometimes.
A hindrance? Should you really be saying that as the Gucci of the Grand Shrine?
Anyway, I'm only telling you this to stop you worrying so that you can focus on something I need you to do for me. You've met her, right? I'm not talking about the puppet. I mean her. You've met her, yes? Yes, the true Raiden Shogun, who meditates endlessly in the plane of Euthymia to preserve her being. Her name is A.
Are you saying that the one we met at the ceremony was just a puppet? And the real Raiden Shogun is the one that the Traveler met later? And does that mean that when the battlefield changed, so did the opponent?
Because this is the Raiden Shogun's eternity. Before pursuing the eternity of her nation, she had to reach eternity for herself. Since the physical body will eventually turn to dust, she replaced hers with that of a puppet. And since the spirit is susceptible to erosion, she placed her consciousness inside her sword, where she remains in a meditative state, free from all disturbances.
So, that place that she carved open with her sword...
The plane of Euthymia. Essentially, the world inside her mind. A place that typically only allows her existence. She shuts herself off in her inner world, leaving all the affairs of the outside world to be dealt with by a puppet, who has a singular focus on the pursuit of eternity. This is the approach A has come up with for realizing eternity. You mean Morax? It's been a while since I last saw him. A surprising decision by Liyue's Archon. What a fascinating god he is.
I wonder what would have happened if Yaemiko and Zhang Li met each other.
It seems like the Raiden Shogun's approach solves the problem Zhang Li was facing, though.
Perhaps. Or you could take the view that she's acting like a little child, throwing a temper tantrum and locking herself in her room. Don't you think? The grand notion of eternity she once held has long since given way to the eternity of her own definition. And ultimately, her eternity is defined by fear. The fear of loss. The truth is, we are on the same side. You want to save the people of Inazuma from the Vision Hunt Decree. So do I. The only difference is that I'd rather like to save this nation and save A while we're at it. The key is that the plane of Euthymia represents A's inner world. Defeat her there, and you may well have the chance to shake the Raiden Shogun's will.
So this is your plan? To abolish the Vision Hunt Decree? Not by talking her out of it, or through an armed resistance, but by, hopping inside the Raiden Shogun's inner world?
You're a fast learner. In short, this is the last chance to get Inazuma back on track. Otherwise, an eternity of darkness awaits. Don't you realize how special you are? Remember, the plane of Euthymia is a space where only she is allowed to exist. The fact that you could appear there tells us one crucial thing, that you have piqued her interest. Perhaps it's because she has never seen an individual who is so unpredictable in the face of eternity.
Has no one else ever been in there?
None. No one has seen the devotee of eternity since she shut herself away. In fact, no one even knows what it looks like in there. Your existence is more than just an opportunity. It's the very key to all of this. To that I say, well done, child. You did not disappoint me after all.
Wait, you're leaving? Where are you going?
Anti-Raiden Shogun training. I've prepared a special program just for you. Come along.
Okay, so I'm going to end the stream now, and I'm going to start one very shortly because I need to take a break, I need to eat, and I need to get water because I haven't drank nothing but water for a few minutes. You can hear it on my tone of my voice. And thank you for watching my stream. If you're new, please leave a like and subscribe. And thank you for those who are supporting my channel. I really appreciate that a lot. I hope you enjoy this stream, and I'll see you in a couple minutes. Thank you very much for your support, and see you around 5 to 10 minutes. I don't think it's going to take that much. Thank you very much, and have a nice day.